rising use of medications like Ozempic and Wegovy, there's a lot of public interest and confusion. Here to tell us more about how they work and nutrition fits in to it, registered dietitian Karolyn Saweres. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk what you brought here. We're going to make some food that kind of fits in with the
GLP-1 medications, yes. So the most important thing about GLP medications, because we know they work on your brain, but also your gut. So they do slow down the motility a little bit. So you might have some side effects like constipation, for example. So it's very important that we stay hydrated. So fluid needs are super, super important with GLP-1s.
That you get really thirsty when you're on these medications.
Yes, you do. So, you know, ensuring that we have foods that are high in water content, but also drinking enough fluids, low-calorie liquids is very important. The second important thing is getting enough protein in your diet because you want to prevent that muscle loss.
Okay.
So we have two different meals that we're going to demo over here.
Perfect.
So the first one, we're starting with spinach. There's no limit on spinach, super low in calories. And then if you want to add the chickpeas for me.
Okay, this
so that's, yeah, all of it. Yep, so that's your fiber right there. And I'm gonna add some chopped tomatoes, onions, and
so
cucumbers.
fresh. I wish you could smell how good it smells.
Yes, and then we're gonna top it with our protein, our grilled chicken. And so we need that protein, definitely. And then I love this dressing, Skinny Girl Chipotle Ranch.
I love that dressing. I have a bunch of different.
Super low in calories, 15 calories per 2 tablespoons. You can't beat that. So I added that, and there you go. We have that balanced meal.
So easy too.
Very easy. So again, when you're trying to lose weight, you don't just have to eat salads. So that's why I have the second meal over here that we're going to demo. So I made a brown rice quinoa mixture, and you just, you know, you boil it, you add some spices. Now the portions are really gonna depend on your own individual macronutrient needs.
Okay, it just varies by person.
Yes, from person to person. So you might need half a cup or 1 cup of carbohydrates. And then we're gonna top it with our air fried salmon that I made this morning. I was telling you about.
Delicious, yes.
Just add some seasoning.
That smells really good.
And I just spray some avocado spray on top of it. Very easy. And then I love my air fried broccoli.
It's a trend that everyone's doing, but it's so good because it gets a little crisp to
yes,
it.
And the caramelization adds so much flavor over here. And then make sure you top it with a tiny bit of lemon juice because that adds additional flavor. Absolutely.
Yes, and this all can come together so quick. You mentioned an air fryer. You can do this anywhere.
Yes.
Make this anywhere.
I literally did it this morning. So making sure we have the balanced meals, so do not skip on carbohydrates because we need the vitamins from these carbs, but also carbs do give you energy. So that's super important.
A lot of people don't think that, you know, they think carbs equals bad, but you need those carbs for energy and to stay, you know.
Yes, and you really don't want to skip on any particular food group because you don't want to experience those nutrition deficiencies, and you want to have a lot of energy. You know, you want to lose weight, you want to keep your muscle, and you want to have a lot of energy. So if you have any specific questions on your macronutrient needs, you know, I can definitely help.
Well, if anyone wants to learn more or interested, how can they find you? Your social media?
Yes, we're on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, My Nutrition and Me. Also my website, mynutritionandme.com.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. You gave us a lot of good info. We'll be right back after the break.